This is a story from Be My Eyes.
You're speaking to Chris. I live in the northwest of England in a village called Whittle-le-Woods. The woodworking came about by my need to make myself a vampire stake because I'm a huge horror film fan, both old classics and modern reboots. With me losing my sight very quickly in 2008, the first few years were very challenging and I suffered very bad with anxiety. And obviously the rehabilitation and social workers helping me relearn all the skills that sighted people take for granted. So approximately 4 years ago, I wanted this vampire stake, and I didn't want to just sharpen the end of a stick with a knife. It wasn't the effect I was going for, but I didn't know any wood turners, and I certainly wasn't a wood turner at that time. So I took it upon myself to listen to YouTube for about 4 hours a day for approximately 4 months, listening to wood turning tutorials and assimilating as much information as I could regarding the tools and the techniques and the machinery, the health and safety, and just getting my head around everything. And I was constantly building up mental pictures and images related to the subject, like you would if you were listening to a book. I ended up with my vampire stake, and from that genesis point, it's been great learning this craft, and it's great to get in the workshop and be creative and be expressive. I mean, the whole point of the YouTube channel was to inspire and motivate people. It's not just people with a disability or being blind. It's people from all walks of life that are able-bodied, but they're going through a tough time. They might be late with the mortgage repayments, or the kids are sick, or whatever it is. Don't look at it as a bad day. Just look at that day as a series of challenges, and that's really why I want to do the YouTube videos. That's always been the bottom line. But certainly the Be My Eyes app has played a part in my wood turning, because I sometimes need to ask someone to tell me the colour of a particular species of wood, or if it has a label from the producer, what type of wood it is, what name it is. And well, I'd actually heard about it by YouTube getting a little review. I downloaded it straight after hearing, I got my son to download it for me, Charlie. Straight away it made a huge impact on my life. I've no vision at all, so I've relied on it in cooking when I've needed to. It still blows my mind to have someone, the far reaches of the world, someone in South Africa or in New York describe how long to cook a quiche. But it's that personal contact as well. The people that have signed up to be volunteers, I make no bones about it, and I always tell them that they are amazing for what they're doing. That little bit of help they might give us over the course of a few minutes, it's a big thing for someone that's blind or visually impaired, and to have access to that personal contact, I couldn't imagine life without it. And being the sort of person I am, and quite gung-ho, but times throughout the day or throughout the week where you need help, Be My Eyes is great for that. When you're blind or severely visually impaired, there's a lot of associated fear and anxiety. What I've learned is to be a bit more independent, and I know there's an app there that I can rely on that can get me out of a sticky situation. It's that personal contact, and the people that you speak to, they're so helpful and caring, and the amazing people you get to talk to. If you have some tenacity and confidence and self-belief, anything is possible. And grab life by the seat of the pants and give it a good kick, because you can do it.
This was a Be My Eyes story. If you liked it, please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.